Now, though, check the map. Fleet command. Doc wants to chat, it seems. That's the wrong direction. I'll go down and see the doc.
Life of a combat medic. Long hours, grueling work. Patients bleeding all over your nice clothes. I'm not complaining. Nothing beats the look of gratitude from someone whose life you just saved. But it gets distracting when beautiful patients fall in love with you. I mean, lots of ethical dilemmas, you know.
How often do combat medics meet beautiful women?
Why do you think I took the job? I figured Jedi have the same problem. You must have admirers lined up from one end of the galaxy to the other.
I haven't had anyone throwing themselves at me.
Remember, it's quality, not quantity. Unless you have a lot. Just imagine how popular we'll be after we knock the Sith Empire into a black hole. If I were you, I'd get some extra sleep now.
Lovely. Doc, you're a nice guy and all, but you're kind of a little bit of an asshole, and I'm not about to start taking you on missions instead of Kira, so get that idea.
You get along
out
without
of
me
your
for a
head.
bit, right?
It ain't happening.
Pop over to Alderaan. Old friend of mine there got kidnapped by gangsters. They'll kill her if I don't deliver the spice they paid me for.
How can you be so casual about this? Your friend is in terrible danger.
Why worry? Old Doc's got everything under control. A couple of years back, I scammed this gang for a bulk load of credits. Spent everything to set up a refugee hospital on Alderaan. My friend is the head doctor there. I guess the gangsters finally figured out where all the money went.
And they want it back. Well, I'm not about to complain about you stopping them.
They're holding your friend
hospital
hostage until you give them their credits. Or the spice.
I'm going undercover for Republic Customs. Once I deliver the spice and free my friend, the good guys swoop in. Gangsters go to prison and my friend gets your hospital back. Whole plan's foolproof. Won't take any time at all.
Okay, Doc, I'm gonna trust you to do this right, but watch
your
yourself.
back, Doc. Someone's always building a better fool.
Don't I know it? Those gangsters were smarter than I thought. But the Republic hostage negotiators talked him out of killing me. They were really something.
Sounds like the expert on talking finally met his match.
I was at a disadvantage. The gangsters really wanted me dead. Good news is, my old friend's fine, because they forgot all about her. We never got a chance to catch up, but, hey, that's her on the holo. Probably wants to say thanks. Hey, pretend you work for me, all right? You look terrific, Prudy. Have you lost weight? Love the new hairstyle.
2 years without so much as a hollow, and that's all you can say. You abandoned me at our wedding.
Wait, what? The hell? Okay, this is getting a little too personal. I'm just going to...
Sounds like you have some catching up to do. I'll go meditate.
Don't leave me alone with her. That was ages ago, darling. Don't tell me you're holding a grudge.
I thought you loved me. You said all those wonderful things on Ord Mantell.
Prudy, sweetheart. Those were sweet nothings. You should never take those at face value.
My parents flew all the way from Coruscant for a wedding that never happened. You loathsome cad. I wish I'd never met you.
Well, this is not a situation I wanted to be in. So I'm just going to try to shrug it off.
Some people simply aren't
Yes,
destined
yes.
for each other.
Destiny has nothing to do with it. He's a coward.
Look on the bright side, Prudy. You still have that hospital I bought you.
The gangsters burned it to the ground.
She still loves me.
Doc, you are as much much of an asshole as you ever were. And a womanizer as well. Great.
Those gangsters
what
on
kind of crew are
Alderaan
we
brought back some
collecting?
great memories. Oh, they used to call me Doc Operator back in the day.
I was the go-to guy for everything medical. Trauma kits, surgical droids, hospitals, you name it, and I could get it. One time, this hut was hoarding med packs after a massive groundquake, selling them at an obscene markup. I tricked Mandalorians into attacking his palace.
How
Inciting
exactly did this
violence
help?
hardly seems like a
By not
useful
seeing
response.
How else was I gonna liberate those med packs? I forged a death mark signed by the Hutt against the Mandalorian clan. They, accidentally found it with a little help from yours truly. The Mandalorians attacked the Hutt palace in record time. By sheer coincidence, I was there to sweep in and clear out the Hutt's med packs.
And they never suspected that maybe, just maybe, you were responsible for this. Really?
You did
How
this
are they
without
that
either
dumb?
side realizing they'd been manipulated?
It helped that they all killed each other. Sometimes things work out. Thanks to an anonymous donor, every hospital in the disaster zone received supplies to treat their patients. Saved thousands of lives. That was small time compared to what we're doing. When we save the galaxy, I'm not staying anonymous.
Honestly, I can't decide if I like
We've
Doc
got to get off this
or I
ship
want
and
to
do something besides beat up bad guys.
hurt him
Don't
badly.
get me wrong, that's
I really
important,
can't decide.
but it wouldn't kill us to go out and socialize a bit. I know all the best clubs. I'll show you around, make some introductions. Never know who you might meet. It'll be fun.
Alright, I suppose we could do with a bit of downtime.
Lead the way,
I'm
Doc.
not opposed to
Where
the
should we
idea.
start?
Everyone will tell you that Nar Shaddaa is the place to be. But that's just hype. Truth is, Hutt space
Yeah,
is full of
fuck
lone
Nar
tourists.
Shaddaa. I
If you
grew
want
up
real
there.
fun, you have to visit the
It's
private
a
clubs.
shithole
They're
in the
invitation
extreme.
only. No tourists allowed.
I'm
Give old
staying
Doc some
far
time to work
away
his
from that
magic.
place.
I'll get us
End of
invited to the
discussion.
best club this side of Ord Mantell.
Thank you. A bit of downtime could help. But if part of your discussion in this involves don't invite Kira, then forget it. That ain't happening.
Master
But Russ,
Jedi,
hey.
the defeat of the Sith Empire is easily the most ambitious mission I've ever been given. In fact, the odds of surviving a battle against the Emperor himself are almost zero. I'm looking forward to this more than any other assignment I have ever had.
You
We're
like
gonna need everything
high
we've got
odds,
to defeat the
apparently.
Emperor.
This
Understood,
is
Master Jedi.
very
Victory or death.
interesting.
If I may say so, the Jedi Order's discipline, self-sacrifice, and devotion to duty are a model for all citizens. It will be an honor to serve with you.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to say, but yeah. Rusk seems like a nice enough fellow. Only thing is, I don't know what to think about him yet. So far, I don't know much about him except that he seems to be just a stereotypical soldier. I'm hoping we learn more about him as time goes on, but who knows, really. To Tython. And we need to have a word with the Jedi Council. Here we are then. Let's get moving. I'm back now, and if I remember to do that properly, then I will have edited out that little journey, because it's dull and it takes a little time. So yeah, in any case, It's time to speak to the Jedi Council about our plan to capture the Emperor, which I have to admit, I still have quite a few reservations
Welcome
about,
back,
and I'm
friend.
not about to start
We've
coming
made
around
astounding
to it
progress
anytime
thanks to
soon.
you.
Analysis of the Hoth data has laid bare the entire defense grid of the Emperor's fortress. There are weaknesses we can exploit.
Even better, we understand how the cloaking device protects the fortress. We've just jury-rigged a scanner that sees through it.
At last, the Emperor is within our reach.
It seems almost impossible our
quick.
plans came together this fast.
You're with the best strike team in the galaxy. For us, nothing is impossible.
Our vessels are being prepped for the journey to Dromund Kaas. Long-range scanners will receive upgrades to detect the Emperor's fortress.
We'll pilot our individual starships to land in different docking bays. Multiple targets will divide the enemy's defenses.
Once we're inside the fortress, we'll each follow an assigned path through the security grid. We'll converge on the Emperor's throne room.
We'll capture the Sith leader, bring him to Typhon, and redeem him to the light side of the Force. A perfect victory.
To say that's a challenging goal would be an understatement, but oh my god, how can you possibly think that's realistic? I mean, you're talking about the fucking Sith Emperor, and you want to make him give up the dark side. You guys are insane.
You're nothing if not ambitious, Master Braga.
Defeating the Sith through violence accomplishes nothing. We must embrace them as our own. It is the key to a lasting peace that will save countless lives.
Master Braga, we must speak before this plan goes any further. There are those among us who have raised concerns.
Yeah, to be honest, they're not the only ones.
Now that I've heard the plan, I have my own objections.
You have a gift for irony. I've always considered your plan reckless, Master Braga. Now your former team member comes to me with a disturbing vision you chose to ignore.
Jomar, we discussed this. You should be in the Kolto baths. You still haven't recovered from your attack on Tatooine.
It was during those healing meditations that I saw a vision of this Jedi. He was falling to the dark side, becoming a Sith.
Yes, I would like to know more.
Tell us exactly what you saw happening.
Continue.
It might help me avoid such a terrible outcome.
You stood on the red sands of Korriban, the center of Sith power. Your eyes were burning coals. I saw you torturing your own crew. They screamed for mercy, but your heart was cold. Alien. Sith.
The future is forever in motion. Events that appear certain today are impossible tomorrow. Must I remind the Council that the Jedi do not pass judgments based solely on visions?
If you take him on this mission, it will fail. I should go instead.
If the Council wants me to stay behind, then I will oblige.
If Master Satil and the others agree with you, I'll step aside.
I've known this Jedi since he was Master Orgus's Padawan. He has saved lives across the galaxy. I do not doubt his loyalty.
Jomar, Master Caden, I appreciate your concerns, but I do not share them. I see no reason to delay Master Braga's mission.
I have to... Okay, now I have to ask this. Are you certain about that? Because this is a big thing.
Maybe it would be better
I
if
want
someone
you to
else went in my place, just to be safe.
You're essential to our mission's success. I will not leave you behind.
No, this is wrong. I know what I saw.
Master Braga, I demand you reconsider. There's too much at stake here.
The time for debates is over. The hour of our victory approaches. My friends, we depart for the Emperor's fortress at once. We'll coordinate our assault once we're all inside. May the Force be with us.
Oh, I have a very bad feeling about this. I have to say, I have a horrible feeling that this vision is Star Wars The Old Republic equivalent of Anakin's vision about Padme, where it's basically a self-fulfilling prophecy. And because we're trying to prevent it from coming true, it's going to come true as a result. I just have a terrible feeling that's going to be the case. I hope I'm wrong, but that's just my feeling at the moment. To the ship.
Welcome home, Master. I hope you find your vessel a model of efficiency, convenience, and comfort.
Oh, shut up. But now, it is time. It is time for us to travel to the Emperor's Fortress. Let's go. The Emperor's private fortress is a millennium-old construct orbiting the Imperial capital planet Droman Kos. A powerful cloaking device hides this ancient, virtually impregnable space station, even from visual scanners. And we are going there. Why do I get a feeling that this is going to go horribly wrong? I'm sorry, but I have zero confidence that this is going to go our way. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am.
I've docked inside the Emperor's fortress. No sign of opposition.
I'm in as well. Perhaps we caught the Emperor napping.
I took some cannon fire getting in, but my shields held up.
The Medes detect enemy forces converging on my hangar. Looks like I drew the short straw.
Everyone disembark. Follow your routes to the objective. No surrender, no retreat.
Are you saying we're on a suicide mission?
We cannot afford to fail. We'll never get another chance. I'll see you in the throne room. May the Force protect us all. Master Braga, out.
I can feel him. He's waiting. He'd be laughing if he still knew how.
Who's laughing? I don't hear anything.
The Emperor isn't afraid. He's just quiet. Still. All he feels is cold rage.
Yes, well, we may be terrified about what's about to go down, but there's no reason to let Kira worry.
Anger is born from fear. The Emperor knows his time is up. We'll be all right.
The Emperor is the strongest Sith alive. Stronger than any of us. We shouldn't have come. This is a trap.
You'll be safe on the ship.
Stay here, Kira.
I'll take.
Okay, I'm not sure I would have said that if given the choice. I'll do this conversation again and think it over.
I've docked inside the Emperor.
I'm in as well.
I took some cannon.
The Medes detect.
Everyone disembark.
Are you saying
We cannot I'll see you in the throne room.
I can feel him.
Who's laughing?
The Emperor is...
Anger is born from...
The Emperor is... We shouldn't have come.
Right? What should I say? Okay, well, regardless of Kira thinking it's a trap, I think Sogohi is going to bring her along. I mean, by this point, he can honestly say he loves Kira, and more to the point, he trusts her. and would want her by his side when confronting someone as powerful as the Emperor. As Sogohi honestly believes having her there might make the difference.
The Emperor
So I
has
want you
no
to come
power
with me,
over us
Karen.
if we stick together. Face your fear.
I won't let him take me. Never again.
Exactly, T3, exactly. Now it's time for us to do this. Find the Emperor's throne room. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we're on board the Emperor's fortress. And we know this is a trap. This is not going to be easy. But we're going to do it anyways. Let's go. Let's go. The trap. Our next move. Spring the trap. Yes, I'm quoting over Novi. Deal with it. Imperial Guard. Sorry, lightning is not a threat that I can abide. But I don't really care. To be perfectly honest. Short that lightning when I have to. We have to fight a lot of Sith. This isn't going to be all cheerful and home like when Darth Angle's apprentice was. Because these are actually Sith. And certified badasses. You can basically always compare it. You have to fight through them, and that takes time. Time that I'm not sure we'll have. But we're attacking from 4 different directions, I think. So that should face less people. Going up against what would essentially probably be 4 times what we're already facing. That would be trouble. Lots of trouble.
You're fine.
We're already having trouble as is. I don't need to multiply that trouble by 4. Doing that would mean a lot of dying. Die on me. The door is locked. We'll have to go around. That episode about the level they're not much of a challenge to bring down. That, and they're basically soldiers with lightsabers. To be perfectly honest. So, let's get the soldiers with lightsabers dealt with. Put them out of their misery, I think. bonus. The Empire keeps throwing their corrupt at us. I still beat their ass. Target the adepts first, because they have less health. There we go. That guy. Almost had killed that guy when I'd already killed him. Done, Kira. Taking these guards. They're down. More materials. Taking the adepts out as a priority. Trying to fight these guards. Less, well, what are basically soldiers with lightsabers fighting us. Because they could get a lucky hit in. Kill me. I want to avoid that. My strategy involves killing run first whenever possible. And that strategy has worked pretty well for me so far. So I'll keep on doing it. Well done.
Stand by for examination and suggested progress.
Sell my crap.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Everything. Just so I have the extra armor that I need. It's just passive that has some. Gotta like that. Not on this games so far have had lights that have had lights currently in common. But this is the first one in the fortress. I'm gonna wait for my ability here to recharge before we go after the Emperor. And I'm also going to heal up. There. So this is it. Lord Scourge, the Emperor's Wrath, and the Emperor himself. My. It is time to face them. And hopefully put an end to this war. But I have a very bad feeling about how this is going to go. I really do.
You violate the Emperor's sanctum. There is only one punishment.
Wait, you were on Quesh. You walked away from the ex-Dark Council member turned Jedi.
The Emperor's Wrath. You left empty-handed on Quesh. Prepare for another disappointment.
Your friends did not survive. You fight alone.
Not alone. The Force is with us.
By my master's command, you must die.